welcome. Welcome to today's detox event. I'm Mons and I have the pleasure of hosting this space with you all today. So today is all about celebrating the power of transformation and the beautiful results that we have received from this beautiful detox program. And you may have heard that it is a 10-day detox program, but it's not just a 10-day program, it's about long-lasting changes. So I don't know if you know this, but it actually takes 120 days for our bodies to fully rejuvenate. And we have a beautiful lifestyle program that comes along with our detox program to help you on that journey of long-lasting changes. Well, sorry. While short-term results are great and all that, it is so much better for your body to be looking after your internal system for the long term and really just nourishing our bodies so that we're at our optimal health and well-being. Whether you're here because you're looking to lose some weight or maybe just start a great foundation for health, our detox program and lifestyle program really does cover all of that. It really helps us to clear the toxins, reduce the inflammation, and boost our gut health for optimal health, well-being, and just really a self-love journey. And we have had thousands of beautiful testimonials. So today you'll hear from a few of the wonderful people that have joined this program and how this program has really changed their life. And I can really resonate with that. Joining into the program at the start of the year, I actually had put on quite a bit of weight due to stress and emotional eating. Growing up, I had some really bad eating habits that I blame my dad for. He'd sneak us lollies and all sorts. And it just went on into being a teenager and then into an adult. And I thought I had got that under control, but jumping into this detox program and the lifestyle program has just been amazing for me. I've shifted 10 to 12 kgs I put on, and I am just feeling so much lighter, happy, motivated, being able to just go run around with the kids, the dog, and just not out of breath has been amazing. And just being able to wake up every day with a bounce in my step. And not only that, my partner joined the last 10-day detox round and he actually shifted 7 kgs himself and has actually kept up the healthy habits, had to drop drinking 6 to 7 days a week, and now he's only drinking in the weekends. And he is just feeling amazing going into summer. And not only that, our kids, they see the results, and so do our loved ones around us, and they're just so proud and happy for us that a few of them have also jumped on board. That's my little experience with the detox this year and the lifestyle program that I continue to live. And now we're going to hear a little bit from the beautiful Tammy.
Just spotlighting myself. Can you see me? Yes. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name's Tammy. I have been in this space for approximately 6 years now, and I want to come and share a little bit about my own journey, but also what is this detox that we're all on about. So, like I said, 6 years here. I joined for health reasons. I joined actually to support my family with some health issues that my daughter had and my sister had, and I felt pretty good to start with, but when it came to the programs and things, I was actually struggling to get the swing of them. And, you know, I was good at taking the nutrition. I was really good at supporting and encouraging other people, but I wasn't really taking much focus on my own health and my own journey with these products. And I was just sort of taking them and just winging it. Over the past year or so, I've had I've hit 50. And with 50, you kind of hit an age where you have to start taking a bit more notice of what your body's telling you. Things you can't just jump and run quite the same as you can when you're younger. You just got to be a little bit more careful. And I gave myself quite a bad back injury about a year ago, and it's taken me quite a bit to recover. So for me, I was dealing with a lot of pain and a lot of medication and stuff. over the last year, and that's not my style. I'm a very holistic girl. I felt really broken and really defeated, mentally and physically, just ground down by the whole experience, and also trying to get any help. I really wanted to just say that, you know, the doctors need to fix me, and it's not my problem, it's theirs. But at the end of the day, our health really is our own responsibility first, you know. And one thing I've learned from spending the past year in the health system trying to get help is that it's not always what you want it to be. And I don't know about other people, but these days I'm finding that there's more and more sickness, and there's more and more people who are struggling to get help, and there's not as much help there when people need it. And a lot of the things that we need help with are actually quite small, and they're quite simple, and they're often nutrition related. And there's not actually a lot sometimes that the doctor can do to help. So we've been using this new system that's actually, we've called it Your Best Life. And it's a detox system that we run monthly, and we run a 10-day window for every month, where we actually just get really clean and really strict with ourselves. And, you know, we clear out a lot of the rubbish. A lot of people get funny about the word detox, but for me, it's, you know, there's a lot of people here that are doing weight loss, and that's their journey, and I totally value and respect it. And I'm helping a lot of those ladies. A lot of them have, you know, they were looking at weight loss surgery and things like that. And so there's a need for this. But for me, the detox is also more about, you know, for me, it was about reducing inflammation in my body. So my pain, since I started doing these detoxes, has greatly diminished. I stopped taking painkillers a few months ago, actually around about the same time as I started doing these detoxes, which I didn't factor in to start with. And then as time went on, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm actually not hurting, and I'm not needing the painkillers. And this actually coincidentally is happening at about the same time as I have cut all refined sugar. I love to bake. I'm very much a fan of making sourdough and things like that. So there is a lot of, you know, gluten and things that are coming back into my diet. This is something that I eliminated for a long time, did a lot of gut repair, and now it's started to come back in because I'm feeling good due to the work I've been doing over the past 6 years here. But this really, you know, it can catch you up a little bit. So I started to feel, you know, like I wasn't getting the energy again. I was feeling a lot more sore. And then when I started these detoxes, yeah, that pain diminished, and I put it down to the inflammation being reduced, and also my hormones getting a lot more balanced. You know, I'm in that period of time where perimenopause and menopause are a fact. They're coming for me. And these little things that I just sort of think, you know, having my hormones balanced greatly reduces the inflammation and the pain in my body as well. It's improved my moods a lot. It's improved my sleep. For me, the detox has been about challenging some bad habits that I have, along with the baking. It's eating after 6 p.m. or eating really late, sometimes 9, 10, even later, I'm having a meal. This is creating fatigue for me the next day. So for me, it was about eating earlier, not snacking after I finished my dinner, which is another big one. And also just having some periods, you know, in the month where I'm just not filling up on food from the beginning of the day till the end and snacking it. It's made me really aware of how much of a people pleaser I am. And I say yes to a lot of things that aren't necessarily always good for my body. So when I'm on a detox, I can officially tell people I'm actually out of bounds, which I find really, really helpful. So this detox is, it's for anybody really, because we can create a little bit of an adjustment depending on your personal situations. That's what we're here for, is to look at your personal situation and go, okay, this is the right way for you to do the detox, and this is also the best bundle for you. So that's another thing I want to talk about, is how do we support these detoxes? You know, we do our 10 days. I do not personally encourage anyone to do this kind of a detox or a way of eating without a really solid nutrition plan and nutritional support to go with it. So what we have, I want to share my screen here and show you our bundles, because they are beautiful, and explain to you what exactly we have on offer. So if everyone can see my screen, I'm just going to pop out here and show you what it is here that I'm talking about. Hopefully you can all see here that this is our little chart that I share with my customers and my clients, and we just look at what exactly you're suffering from, what your goals are, what your health needs are at the moment, and then we can work out from there what the best, better or good bundle is for you. I think personally for me, most of us need a best bundle, and what I want to show you next is just what a best or a better bundle involves. Okay, so here is actually a little bit more about our products. I'm not going to do a show and tell on camera today. I'm going to show you here what we offer in terms of our bundles and our nutritional support. Okay, so first of all, we've got our fruit and veg and berry blend. That is our premium nutrition range, and most of us need all of that. And then the omega blend as well. That is our omegas that our body, essential fatty acids that our body can't make. We need to be putting them in on the regular. And this also gives you an omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So that's more complete omegas than I even thought we needed. The shakes are just absolutely essential for our nutrition in this detox, because they really bridge the gap between what our body needs and what we might be putting in while we're on a little bit of a strip back. They have over 50% of our daily requirements, especially once we've added a few other goodies into them, for like our vitamin D, our niacin, vitamin Bs 6 and 12, we've got iron, we've got calcium. All of these are in the complete shakes, and it's a complete protein as well, which is why we've called the shakes complete. And the perform shakes are for high performance people, or people who are really cutting back on the carbs and want very little sugar and a higher protein level. We've got the perform shakes for them down here. They're really delicious. That's a tropical guava and dragon fruit flavor. So combined, you can see that this nutrition makes the difference between fasting and depleting your body, or fasting with high level nutrition and then adding in the meals as and when you need. One thing I want to mention here is that we also support children. So anyone who's ordering a bundle of us that has got the fruit and veg in it will also be eligible to nominate a child of their choice to receive our free chewable products as well. So the fruit and vegetables also come in a chewable form, and these are free for anyone's kiddies if you're popping an order in with the caps as well. So yeah, if you want to learn more about these, please talk to the person who's introducing you. I could talk about these all day. However, I really want to just come back in and actually come off camera, stop sharing. There we go. Yeah, so that's our range in a nutshell. And what I also wanted to say was just like, so a good bundle, so would have your fruit and veggies and a pack of 60 shakes with it. Okay, so a better bundle would have some berries or omegas. You can choose. A best bundle would have them all. Fruit, veggies, berries, and omegas. And these are just essential nutrition that are going to help you get through that detox without feeling rubbish, without feeling like you're deprived. And they also really, really help you with the detox. So all the products in our fruit and veggie capsules are a powerful nutraceutical that helps your body eliminate toxins and things anyway. I really, really could talk about these all day. I've probably missed bits out, but the detox, I just wanted to add in also, after the 10-day detox, we flow into a lifestyle program, which runs over the rest of the month. So that takes things back a step. We aren't reducing our nutrition intake so much. We're not doing the liquids. The first 3 days of our 10 days is liquids only. The next 7 is actually 2 liquids and 1 meal. And then we're rolling into the lifestyle program, where you just go back to regular eating, but we give you all of the recipes and all the nutritional advice, support, and encouragement that you need as well. With the detox also, we're providing the program with all of the recipes and information that you need, for a really successful detox as well. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to add is our body actually takes approximately 4 months to regenerate all of the cells in our body. So we don't just do this once. We don't just do 10 days in 1 month. When you order your products, you actually get a 4-month supply. So what we're offering is 4 months worth of the detox cycle with us, starting again every month. Every Monday we join together on a WhatsApp group. Every first Monday of the month we join together, and we support you through that WhatsApp chat and personally as well. So I think I've covered most of it. I'd love to share more of this about you, but do knock on the door of who sent you here, and we'll give you all of the lowdown on our detox. And so anyway, now I'm going to pass over to the beautiful Stacey to share a bit about her story and a bit about this business too. So Stacey, I'll just highlight you. Off you go.
Thank you, Tammy. Hello, everyone. My name is Stacey, and a little bit about me is I am 47. I've had 9 children and I've got 9 grandchildren, and I've been a beautiful part of this juicy community for about 2.5 years now. So I first started on the nutrition way back then, and part of my reasons for starting was that I was in a really anxious space and I was getting constantly sick. So I have already felt the amazing benefits of being on the nutrition, because all of that is a thing of the past. No more anxiety. I am pretty damn healthy now. I don't get sick very often, but if I do, I recover reasonably fast, and I just trust my body to do what it is designed to do. And I know that a huge part of our nutrition is on the immune system, so it is really, really beautiful for that. And then on the 8th of July, I started on the detox program. So I was really, really intrigued about this because I'd done some of the other programs that we had, and I had some amazing results. And this one was a little bit different because it went for 10 days, and there was a component of eating solid meals and there was a component of having shakes. So I just really jumped in with 2 feet. I did my tracking, so that was taking measurements and taking photos and all those kind of things. I followed the program. Now, something about me is that sometimes I have a lack of control in certain areas. I can overeat and I can undereat. Like, I can go hours without eating and then eat a whole lot of food, towards the end of the night, which didn't really serve me well. So doing a program that is structured is something that just really fits me well, because I operate a lot better if I have a plan in front of me and I know what I'm eating, I know what recipes I need to make, I know what ingredients I need to buy, and I just really get my mindset around really challenging myself and also getting those results. I'm also someone that doesn't like to cheat themselves, because if I say I'm going to do something, I'll just go full hog to do it. And if I think I can't commit to it, then I just won't even try. So I'm pretty much all in or all out kind of person. After the first detox, I was actually really, really amazed. And not just for the weight loss, for the sleep. And the sleep was such a big thing for me, because I've had so many children. I actually don't think that I've slept for years, and not a really restful sleep either. And one thing that I really noticed is that I was having a deep, restful sleep and I was waking up really, really refreshed. Also, just being a really busy person, I liked having the shakes, having the shake recipes, because, like I said, I can go hours without eating and then I just go straight to starving, and then I'll just shove a sandwich in my mouth at times. And so I like having the shakes, because I know that I'm getting that nutrition in without having to make a meal or something like that. So overall, I've done 4 detoxes now, and I've lost 6 kilos over the whole lot, and it's been pretty consistent, which I'm really happy with. The other thing that I'm really happy with is I haven't put the weight back on. And that really amazed me. Recently, I went to a family reunion, and because I was away from home and we were staying at Marai's and we were eating big, big servings because we had to cook in bulk. I was having things like fry bread and pasta and potatoes and all that kind of thing. And when I came home, I jumped back on the scales because I was really curious, and nothing. I hadn't put any weight on. And I really can only attribute that to that my body is just operating a lot more efficiently now. So it is absorbing what it needs to, and then it's getting rid of what it doesn't. And to me, that was such a beautiful, sustainable thing. It also gives me a really good indication that my gut health is working at a place where it should be. And so a lot of the times toxins and stress and all those things could be a reason why our body holds on to stubborn weight, especially when you get to the age group that some of us are in now, so later 40s, early 50s. I see a lot of people complaining about how they really, really struggle to lose weight. This program is really beautiful for that. So I wouldn't call it a weight loss program. I would call it weight efficiency or weight balancing. So you're going to get rid of the things that don't need to be there, and then your body's just going to balance everything out really, really beautifully. Also, I want to talk about there is a business opportunity that comes with this. So what we get to do is really help other people feel the same way that we do. There is beautiful nutrition. There is just so many friends and family and others out there that really want to feel healthy. And I can tell you now, it is really, really addictive. I've had some lovely friends come on as customers in this program, and some of the results they've had really good results with their skin. I've had a customer that had psoriasis in her scalp, on her face, all down her neck, and it didn't clear up, but it reduced by about 80%. I have had other customers that have had they used to have painful periods in the past, and they had really inconsistent periods. And for the first time in a year, they had a pain-free period. And that was just huge for them. And one of the reasons they came and joined our program was because they had one flu virus bug after another, and not just this person but her whole family. And then they were on lots of courses of antibiotics, and they started on our amazing program, and there was weight loss, there was periods come back, there was no need to be taking antihistamines for hay fever anymore. And those results are just I just think you can't put a price on that. As well, I've had eczema clear up from another beautiful customer, and she has just fell in love with the health journey, and she's actually going to compete in a marathon early next year, and she started training for it. So it really is a snowball effect, what you can do, and it feels really, really authentic being able to share this opportunity, being able to share the nutrition and sustainable results for people just to feel their best. So yeah, that's a little bit from me, and now I'm going to pass you on to the beautiful T.
Am I on? Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm T. Short intro about myself. I'm 46. I'm a mum to 3. I currently live in Perth. I'm normally from Turangi in New Zealand. I am also a first-time nan, and she has become my reason why I've decided to carry on within this program and this journey, my health journey. I've tried multiple ways to lose weight, get healthy, and just feel confident in myself to be able to share something that I'm proud to share. So I've been in the Juice Plus program for over 2 years now. I was introduced to the program by Stacey. And then the first year I pumped and hard, didn't take the products properly. And then it wasn't until I become a first-time nan that I decided that, all right, it's now or never. This time last year, October, we got introduced to a challenge, a 44-day challenge, which I decided that I was going to go ahead and try. And I learned some valuable lessons on that challenge. I learned how to cook healthy. And I also learned a lot of healthy treats that become my all-time favorites now. So I don't reach for that chocolate bar or that bag of chocolate like what I used to eat. I completed the challenge in December and went on to nearly losing 30 kgs. There was also $1,000 prize money, which I ended up spending on myself. And this afternoon, I spend that money because I'm going to the Maldives. I fly out tonight. Fast forward to the detox. I've done 3 detoxes. And the first detox was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Go back to how you were eating before. This is just crazy. But I completed the first challenge. I didn't do it as much as I thought I would. I did stick to the shakes. I stick to the soups, the recipes, and I ended up losing another 5 kgs. For me, it wasn't actually about the weight loss this time because I'd already lost enough in my weight journey. It was more the fact that my energy levels had picked up again because I always worked so many unusual hours, and people were actually noticing it within 10 days. So the second one, I decided that, all right, let's try it again. That was not to be because I come down with a massive headache in the first 2 days. So I was just like, nah, can't do this. This October, I did it again. And I lost another 5 kgs and 6 centimeters about my waist. But like I said, it wasn't about the weight journey. It was more for me the energy, to the point where people were telling me to stop being so positive and go away with your energy, because I was just up in their face like, how are you doing? How's your day? And they're like, what is wrong with you? I was like, I'm on a detox. Come join me. They're like, no, you're just acting really weird. But in saying that, I managed to talk to a lot of people about the detox, and they were like, but it's probably one of the best things I've done, because now I sleep better. I don't suffer from migraines, and I was getting migraines like consistently, like to the point where I'd go to work, I'd come home, take a Panadol and aspirin, and then I'd be asleep. So I was missing out on family time. My gut health has definitely picked up so much more because I've learnt ways to eat healthy, and I've learned how to keep that weight off. Like Stacey said, we all have those stages where we go through and we just want to eat whatever we can. But I've noticed that in between the detoxes, even though I might put it back on, I've managed to keep off. So I'm now sitting like under 80 kgs, where I've never been 80 kgs ever in my life. So being on this program has been one hell of a journey, but I'm super stoked to have been on it, or be on it, and I can't like express enough how much this means to me, and I want to share it with everyone that I love. So yeah, like everyone said, if you want to know more, just hit me up. I'm going to pass you back to Mons, and I will see you in the Maldives.
I think that we were going to hear from the beautiful Caroline that I see on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Am I on? I unmuted myself.
You're on.
Okay, I'll get rid of that little box on my screen saying unmute myself. Okay, you have to bear with me, everyone. I'm winging this. Just quickly grab as soon as I heard Tammy ask, I grabbed my diary. I haven't got my sheet in front of me. But okay, in a nutshell, with this detox, yeah, I love all the fact that it gave me a bit more. Two main things I gained from it, from the 2 detoxes I did. I basically did the trial one in July, the first time I ever tried any sort of strict diet. I've never been really one for strict diets in the past. And then this one, I just did the one in October. And in the interim, I'll also mention in between the 2, I did have an injury through my tennis I do. I got tennis elbow injury, and that was in August. That sort of happened, but so that's why I just kind of was easy on myself and I was going to do the September one, so I left it and did it in October instead. I'm not in it for the weight loss either. because prior to this new system of the YBL detox, I had obviously through the lovely Tammy had the good fortune of discovering these amazing products. I've been on them since June last year, and before I started, my weight was around 62 kilos. Like it's the highest I've ever been in my life, about 61.8. I've had a bit of winter weight on after a holiday now, RV, and it sort of came off me without me realizing it. I suddenly realized when I had to weigh myself before the July beta trial we did in July, my weight was only 55, and I'd already kind of shaved some off. Not doing the detox per se, but just doing the lifestyle. The lifestyle, taking the essentials every day. Right from the get-go, I take all 4 products. I've always taken the best, nothing but the best. Got to have the omega, the berries, the fruit, the veggie, everything. And of course, once I realised the shakes are so great and so versatile and so yummy to make. And what I learned the most from the detoxes, which I really love, is all the recipes, learning how to do more wholesome, whole food cooking. Like we get busy, we get lazy. I think the main reason we like to eat that well, we get lazy, we've got to look for shortcuts. But once you get into the habit, it's the best thing I can get out of these detoxes for me personally was getting into the habit and discipline of planning ahead your meals and actually cooking from scratch whole food. That's the way to go. That's the bottom line. We've just got to reduce the artificial crap that's in our diet out there. Let's face it, there's so much toxicity in our environment, let alone in our diet. If we just reduce anything artificial, take anything artificial, I read every little label now because I'm a pharmacist, retired pharmacist now. I used to take so long going to the supermarkets when I started this journey. I'll be looking at every label. Oh, there's millions of ingredients. Nah, don't take that. So basically avoiding everything that's got more than 4 or 5 ingredients on it, because you'll be sure that's going to have artificial crap in it. So we minimize that. That's what this has taught me a lot. And the detox is the best thing about it. And I think from that's what gives you the more energy, ability to get into, as Stacey said, get your body into more of a balance of a healthy weight. So this last detox I did in October, let's check my notes. I think I was only about 55 kilos. Oh no, I was 55 kilos roughly before the July one. And I got down to only 51.5 kilos. I wasn't really wanting to lose weight in the middle of the second one I did in October. So I adapted it and I checked in with Tammy about it. I decided to be a bit of a cheat this time. I didn't go strict. I honestly couldn't because I didn't want to lose weight. So I didn't go completely strict on all those rules. Like I just reduced my dairy down to just a little bit a day. I let myself have 1 cup of tea in the mornings and the rest slightly organic. And I was reducing the caffeine. I concentrated on reducing caffeine, reducing gluten, reducing alcohol, but I wasn't so strict on the dairy. I just avoided cheese, and I didn't have any cheese or ice cream and stuff, but I still had a bit of milk in my tea, that sort of thing. So I was a bit easy on myself. And I'm still trying to crack the no eating after 6. I'm sorry guys, I'm an incorrigible night owl. That's the thing I have to learn to do more, and I'm still working on with the lifestyle program. Just all the time, I have to learn better habits of eating early and getting to bed earlier. Or eat late and go to bed late. So if I just eat early, I know I'll go to bed earlier. So I could never eat before 6. So I made it a rule to myself, no eating after 8, and then and then that was sweet. So I did that quite easy, and then cut it back to 7:30. That's how it worked for me, rather than going, oh my God, 6 o'clock, I can't do 6 o'clock. It's just too early. With doing tennis Tuesday nights and I used to do pole fitness before my injury, but I've had a break from that for a term. I used to do pole fit, so that made it impossible to eat before 6. So that's why I had to ease that rule. But nonetheless, I still managed to get out of it. Things like better energy, better sleep, weight's all good. But the most important thing of all is nutrition. Because as we say, we're not really out there as a weight loss program per se, but obviously for those that need to lose weight, you will, by getting rid of the crap, detoxing. And that's what I learned from this. It definitely does help ease the stress on your liver. Plus, you get taught good habits, and that's the main thing. That's how it sustains beyond the detox 10 days. You get into the lifestyle program, and it just helps you carry on and maintain it and sustain the benefits that you're getting. That's the great thing about it. That's why it works. It's not like a fad diet. I don't believe in fad diets. They can never work long term. They just don't. It's human nature. It's what I love about this YBL Detox 10-day program. You've got so much support. There's a lot of information in the WhatsApp group. They give you all the scientific. I'm a science nerd. I love the little information they give you about what's happening with your liver and your body and how it's helping reduce all the toxins. And because of the toxins in your body grabs fat. It goes into your fat. I know that most toxins are fat soluble and they will store in your body that way. So that is the reason people find it very difficult to shift that last bit of fat if they've got too much toxin in their body. That's the whole idea of the detox, idea of the detox side of it, avoiding all that artificial rubbish in our diet. That's how it works to lose the weight. That's the only thing I can think of. But also it works because it changes your taste buds. I just found when I started taking the Juice Plus products before the YBL detox program came along, it just seemed to train my taste buds. So I just don't crave the takeaways as much. We still treat ourselves to fish and chips once a week, maybe on a Friday or that sort of thing. We don't deny ourselves completely, and we can still stay healthy because we've got all these adopted these healthy habits of good hydration, exercise, and nutrition. And not to forget mindset, the most important thing of all. As T referred to, she's all, that the happy, buoyant feeling that you have, that feeling balance in your gut. Also, there's a connection to your brain and your gut. There's that connection. So obviously, if you're going to be happy in the gut, you're going to be happy in the brain, and it has a knock-on effect to look good, feel good. So that all helps as well. I believe that's half of it. So your mindset, well, it's actually probably 90% of it actually. So it's one of the reasons I love it so much, and I just can't impress upon it more. I'll give it 150% out of 100. Yeah, so that's all I can say, guys. And I just impress the point that it doesn't have to be hard and fast rules. If people are balking at the idea of this detox because they look at the rules and they think, oh gosh, I can't do all that. No alcohol, no gluten, no caffeine, no sugars, no dairy, nothing, no eating after 6. If you look at all the lists, at first it looks a bit daunting, but as I found, you can adapt it to individualize it, and it still works, I found personally. Yeah. Okay, Mons, back to you.
Oh, thank you. And I love that you talked on the nutrition side, because it's like you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Someone may look healthy, but are they really feeling healthy from the inside out? And that's where that really comes from, starting from the inside out, getting down to that gut health, reducing the inflammation, getting rid of those toxins, and just looking after you. So thank you for touching on that, Caroline. And I'm not sure if I did touch on that, but our program is all around the mindset, movement, hydration, and nourishment of the body. And like both Caroline and Stacey said, it's that balance that we really, really need. And just a little touch on the business. So Stacey touched on the business. We have a beautiful business model that comes along with our beautiful company that we work for. So it's not all about just the detox and the programs that we have. I think that it's necessary to have multiple streams of income. So if you're looking for a way to earn some extra money, or just get a little bit back on your products, reach out to that person that invited you to look into the programs and the products and say, hey, I want to know more, because this community is honestly, it's amazing. It was the best choice that I made. I have had some hard times, and without the beautiful community that I have behind me, honestly, I don't think that I could have done, the last year without all of you. So on that, I hope that you enjoyed everything that you heard today. And if it's something that you're really interested in doing, invest in yourself today and go back to the person that invited you to this video, or if you're watching right now, and just say, hey, I want to know more. No pressure, but jump in. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.